Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Hey everybody, it's Liam, Andy, Big Al, and executive producer Tommy Stapleton. This is The Badcast. Oh, man, and we are back to basics here at The Badcast, everybody. You know, no more live shows for us. Well, we could do some more, but no live show, no kind of, festival or anything. We are in Andy's lounge room in the natural habitat of podcasts, really.
Yes.
Poorly lit room. And
No more live
around.
stuff for me either. I've actually pre-recorded my voice, and that's what you're hearing now.
It's actually
I'm
just
not
a
even
little-
in the lounge room. I'm sitting on the toilet in Moonta.
Moonta.
Ah, it's
Can
weird.
I ask you questions, Robot Big Al, or is this, are you not able to do so?
I'm sitting on a toilet in Moonta.
Yeah. And I can tell you what you'll be doing in the toilet moon. To be drinking beer, cracking a pale ale like you did in Whyalla.
And
I'm
huffing
sitting
on an
on a
ice
toilet
pipe.
in Moonta.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So it's been a crazy couple of weeks since we last spoke. We've had
Lots
a
of
break
things
for a
happened.
week. We've had a break for a week. So much has been going on.
Yeah.
Liam, hit us. What's been happening with you?
Oh, look, man.
job.
Adelaide has just basically been in all kinds of turmoil. It's been in the news down here in South Australia. Everybody's talking about us. Not necessarily in positive ways, but that's how we roll down here in the Crow-Eater country.
Yes.
And if everyone wants to know what it is, Liam fingered a bat.
Tell you what, there's never been all the fruit bats left the city over the weekend because they found out what it was like.
I thought you were just talking man. I thought you were just talking about my grip at playing cricket. No?
He gave it a fruit tingle.
Yeah, he certainly did. He certainly did. Hey, they used to be good as a kid, weren't they? Fruit tingles?
Yeah, they were awesome. Weren't
They were a delicious lolly. What was your favourite lolly, everybody? when you were younger?
toffee apple bar.
I think a lot of people, when I turned 21, were taking ones called red Mitsubishis. It looked a lot like a fruit tingle. Obviously, I didn't have one myself, but they were everywhere.
Yeah,
Good times.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I forgot how to smile. And opened my left eye.
Yeah.
And you crashed.
Yeah, it could taste metal. Thought you had a stroke.
It was crazy times.
Turns out he was having
everybody.
a stroke in the middle of the street.
Do you know what I used to like that doesn't exist anymore? Do you guys remember that icy pole called OJs? They only sold them here in South
yeah.
Australia.
Was that like a thin thing in like a paper sort of frozen thing?
No, it was an orange thing, and it was like the same shape as a paddle pop, but it was like icy pole.
Ah.
And they only had them here in SA, and when I came over from Melbourne occasionally for holidays, they had them, and I really liked those fuckers. And they don't sell them anymore. They're like 40 cents.
I think they got rid of the OJs after they killed its wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had to say-
Everyone's trying to put gloves on them, trying to work out if it's the right one or not.
Exactly.
I think it does fit, but it doesn't like it fits.
Have you guys seen the new Netflix series about OJ?
No,
Yeah.
I want to see it.
We started watching the first episode the other night. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah. It's got heaps of people we know in it, like
Ross from Friends.
Ross from Friends,
John
isn't it?
Travolta.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, he's he's like the lawyer dude.
Who's the main character? Cuba Gooding Jr.
That's the one. Yeah. He's the
Yes.
main.
So
He's
it's
the main
pretty much
OJ.
just a TV show full of old, washed-up Hollywood actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly
well.
right. Yep.
Just like the real story. But isn't fucking like John Travolta looking weird these days? Like he looks like he's had a lot of work done. He's strange these days.
Lot
He's
of plastic
given
surgery.
20% of his looks to Scientology.
Yeah, he's putting out like a Michael Jackson vibe.
He's
Yeah.
definitely
Plastic
got that
surgery.
vibe at the moment, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
But we did have the Adelaide Podcast Festival last week, which was really cool. We hung out with some other podcasts. We got shouted at by some other podcasts. Which was,
What happened there?
Oh, well, without going into too much detail, we did our podcast and we had the wonderful Eddie Ift on the show, who was very funny as always. And after the show, we were just, hanging down the back of the room, talking quietly amongst ourselves, discussing, whatever, podcast-related stuff, I guess. And, probably fanboying a little bit over Eddie Ift, but we were chatting, and the next podcast that was up, let's just say that one of the presenters, or one of the podcast guests, I should say, wasn't too happy about the noise being made, and we did get kind of shouted at a little bit, and that was that
I think we
went down.
deserved it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you feel about that one, Andy? Because there's a photo of you not looking too happy about it.
Yeah, look, there was some...
He shat himself, that's
Yeah.
right. At that point, he just went, oh, didn't close me cheeks.
Nah. It was just like Big Al upside down with a...
The issue was that we were making noise and not listening to their podcast.
Yeah.
But I think that actually the guest who made a big thing about it
Yeah.
was talking during other people's podcasts as well. So
Are you opening a can of worms because our podcast was just before theirs?
I didn't say that I didn't say that at all. Actually, you said that.
Yes. No, I think one of the main reasons was... yeah. Big Al's got the clap again. No. They had these. They didn't have headphones on. They couldn't hear themselves. They had little. What do you call them?
Radio
Lapel mics. Yeah. So they were talking to those little things, and if there was any noise anywhere in Adelaide at that time, they wouldn't be able to hear themselves. So it wasn't your fault, boys. It wasn't your fault.
Just like, God damn, and just fucking walked out after that happened,
Yeah, he was pretty pissed. He was pretty angry.
Crazy times.
Of course, we got heaps of emails about that, didn't we?
We got a few. We got a couple of emails, bit of feedback from the
Because the
audience.
guest there got heaps of emails.
So that's happened,
Very awkward.
and then of course there's all kinds of controversy here in Adelaide because actually the great sponsor of the Adelaide Podcast Festival, Coopers, has been in the news as well.
Yeah, you know what? I've kind of been living under a rock. What's the go?
Oh well, you want me to say everything, don't you, Simon?
Yeah.
Try
Oh,
to
you
say
said
everything.
rock. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I need hearing test.
No, that's what I call my cock. Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Yeah.
Usually
Never a good
Navy men.
idea for
And people are constantly wrestling with it.
Yeah. It's got a skivvy on? What's going on there? Anyway.
Just pull it back. Just pull it back.
Oh, nah. That'll hurt. Sorry. So what goes on?
Oh no! Look, I think it's never a good idea for beer companies to get involved with religions.
Yeah.
It's probably just good to stay and just keep making beer and just stick to that kind of stuff.
Do you think it was something organised by someone on their last day before they left? And they're like,
the marketing campaign? Yeah. Look, so if you haven't, look it up online. You can find out Cooper's ran a marketing campaign. They did something with the Bible Society. There was a lot of people pissed off about it. But then what kind of maybe made it worse was Cooper's then got on and backpedaled, and when it was really not a big deal in the first place. So I think mountain out of a molehill, and but pretty much everyone was pissed off in the end of the thing. I think so.
but what a
thanks
beer
to
they
Coopers.
make. What a beer they make.
What a beer! I'm drinking it right now. In fact, so
Here you go. Long neck.
long neck of Cooper's. So obviously,
While reading a Bible, that's awkward.
Yeah.
well, hey, praise be to Jesus. That's all I
Hey,
can
here's
say
a
about
question.
that.
Long necks. Do they make stubby holders for long necks?
Yes, I've got one.
Yes, they
Yeah?
do.
All right. Well,
And,
that's my question.
Yeah, I actually threw mine out a while back because I stopped drinking long necks but now I've gone back to them. I don't know what it is. I just like the idea of having a lot of beer in my
Yeah.
hand at once.
Yeah.
You just made your hands look smaller.
That's right. That's right, Biggie.
And just for everyone at home, Liam winked at Big Al just then.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Andy's got other things that make Liam's hand look smaller too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
They're engorged.
Takes their hands to handle the whopper.
Yeah. So
But what a fun festival it was.
Yeah, it
lots
was.
of podcasts, lots of bit of controversy, bit of friction, but that's all part of the fun.
That was
Everybody.
just your night.
yeah, it was. I was going to say that. Yeah. High five to you, Big Al. High five to you. There we go.
And also, I'm sitting in a beanbag at the moment, which I'm pretty happy about. I haven't had a good beanbag sitting in a while.
Is that a euthism for?
No, but I used to own a beanbag and a share house, and it was
Is
a
that where you
double
whack off with
seater.
a tin of baked beans?
No, it was no. My
This
housemate
isn't
had
the
a
Bible
cat.
Society podcast. Calm down, mate.
I used to have this nice double fucking beanbag, and I lived in a share house, and my housemate had a cat, and the cat was nice. The cat was called Pedro, and he was always sitting in the beanbag, and I'm like, get out of my beanbag, cat. And I must have pushed him off it once too many times, because the next time I turned up there, he'd just done a big shit on it. And I'm looking at this thing going, oh, look, I could just kind of, wash it. But, because it's a share house, I kind of got pissed off about it, and I was like, I better just wait until my housemate gets home so I can just look at it with him as well and be all angry about it. But then, I kind of just didn't see him for a day or so, and the shit just sat there. But you just stayed there. The cat shit stayed there, right? And after the cat shit had been on my thing for a couple of days, it needed to go in the bin. So
Here's a question. Does it turn white like the shit in Step Brothers?
I think that's kind of it needs to be out in the sun for that to happen. I think.
Okay.
I'd say so. It was still pretty, from memory, this is a while ago now. I'm trying to remember the colour of the cat shit.
Little pebbles.
Yeah,
sitting
I
there.
don't know. My car, I think it was brown.
And the weird thing is he did, just cover it up with some dirt.
Yeah. Oh. Well, it would have been just using it like, how cats just stare at you as well when they're shitting? They're just like staring at you as they, like kind of in the position. He was, scratching it together as it was like a bit of dirt, like I guess it's a nice place for a cat to shit. Not a beanbag, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of crunch it up a bit. And
Have any of you guys ever had something shit on you?
Birds many
Birds,
times.
yeah.
Like girlfriends?
I believe that's called
Put my finger out too early.
Oh, my God.
She sneezed.
Straight into shit talking again.
Straight up the wall.
I didn't know
Straight
she
into
was a
shit
celiac.
talking. What about you, Tommy? Ever been shat on?
I feel like it's a yes because he hasn't said no
Yeah,
quickly.
no, definitely a bird. That's it, but from the sky.
From
Yeah,
the
She
sky.
was skydiving at the time.
Yeah. She was on a balcony.
She was on a paraglider? No.
She was on a paraglider. Oh, shit.
I was getting told off in high school by a teacher, and he was like, rah, 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 and then a bird shat on his face, and it just came right down his face. It's still to this day one of the funniest things that's
Did
ever
you laugh
happened in
at
my life. I couldn't stop laughing, and it made it worse for me because I was already in trouble, but, that's how it goes there.
Oh, have I told you guys when I got shat on in the back seat of a Hyundai XL?
What?
No, but you must be getting up some
What?
kinky shit.
Crazy Uber shift.
Yeah, no, well, I was sitting in the back seat of a 2-door Hyundai XL driving down Green Hill Road. It shat through the window and got me, and I was in the back seat.
A bird shat through the window.
A bird shat
because
through
you
the
were moving.
as we were moving. Yeah, it was like the worst luck you could ever have.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be good luck if you get shat on by a bird.
yeah.
supposed to
I
be
feel
good
like it's not.
Yeah, because you got shat on.
Yeah. Could clean that shit up.
Well, anything after that's going to be good.
Yeah, that's true. Up from here. Yeah.
You got a power quiz for us?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no fucking power quiz.
Pan.
Hang on, what time's Eddie getting here?
So we were talking about a future podcast a little bit earlier because we had some food and stuff. We've thrown some ideas to do because Centurion was such a good podcast.
Everyone seemed to like Centurion.
Yeah. So
Except for Liam. His stomach didn't.
No.
yeah.
That's right.
How'd you guys go after
My
that?
dignity.
Were you
Drove
hungover?
home.
You drove home. Yeah, I floated home in the car. It was wicked.
Yeah. Got in a cab. Started picking up passengers.
Uber. Now, did you guys have hangovers?
Oh,
Yeah,
lately
yeah.
I've been suffering with hangovers a lot.
Yeah, we're French time.
Yeah. I know. Is there a cure? Has anyone got like the sure cure? Like I have a bit of black Panadol, a bit of Coke.
You do a rail every morning after a hangover. Biggie.
Hit the old white
Yeah, I should
night.
start drinking it. It's really hurting the nostrils.
Yeah.
But has anyone else got any sure?
Well, I think
It's just
remedies
water,
that
man.
work?
short bet for me is throw up before you go to sleep.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, if you
You're
do that,
a bulimic, Andy.
yeah, no, well, that's why I'm this. You can't be this without being that.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
no, throw up before you go to sleep. Have a hydrolyte, plenty of water. Something salty, I believe, is usually good.
Yeah, electrolytes, yeah.
Is that how you sell it to the girls?
Yeah. Or the girl.
Yeah,
I've
the
got
girl
a life partner now.
Sorry, do apologise. Yeah. Hey, honey, you don't want to wake up with a hangover.
Yeah. Do you want some Vegemite? Yeah. Did you want some sort of? Do you want some sort of salty substance on top of that soggy soda?
Yeah.
Sorry, Yasmin.
The Fringe has been on as well, guys, and it's almost over. Have we had any good Fringe experiences, everybody?
It's every year I just go, I'm going to go off and see a whole bunch, and you just never get there.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, because I'm working as well, I didn't take any annual leave, so sometimes I've had shows and I've got home and go, fuck it, I don't even want to go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't even be fucked turning up to my own show. Yeah.
You know,
I'm a bit like
once
that
you're out and
sometimes.
about, I think it's the key is that because I work in the city, the few nights I have gone out, it's just because I've just gone straight out.
Straight out.
Like as soon as you go home,
Yeah.
it's that. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go home, have some tea. Yeah, done.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. You just have to go straight out.
Oh, yeah.
There's been some good shows, though. Me and executive producer Tommy Stapleton went to see Sam Simmons the other night, which was
Oh,
quite
yeah.
good.
What was that?
That was cool. What was that was in the Garden, one of the venues in there.
Yeah, the Beep tent, Corona tent.
Oh, right. Wow.
Not sponsored.
He had a good
Yeah,
crowd. He had a full house. He's a strange cat, isn't he? Like
Yeah.
it's one of the funniest things about that guy is that he just loves getting in people's personal space and to the really awkward point.
Yeah.
Like he just fucking just held this guy on the stage, just got this guy out and made him play badminton with him for a while, and then just held him like with his head down into his chest and just stood there. And this guy's just kind of like hands next to his side, just down, just in front of everybody. And he kept
What
there
was still doing comedy? Or was he just standing there doing nothing?
He's just standing there. He's just standing there, making it really weird and awkward, and it's kind of funny.
God, it
Yeah.
saves having the right material, doesn't it?
Oh, doesn't
fuck
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Play badminton in front of people.
He's such a weird guy, isn't he? Such a weird guy, but funny.
I think
but funny.
Sam and I started off doing comedy together. So, well, at least one of us has become successful.
Yeah, well, he doesn't live in Adelaide, but he is from Adelaide, isn't he? So you did some comedy with him in the early days in Adelaide, did
Yeah,
you? Right.
yeah.
So how long has he been, kind of...
I reckon he's been doing it for around about 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I was doing comedy before him. And, yeah.
And then he got himself a gig on Triple J and
Yeah. So he's selling out shows, and I'm sitting in Andy's lounge room.
doing the fucking bad cast. Joke's on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got
shit.
real friends.
Well, when's your next gig, Big?
Well, I think this is it for me for Fringe.
Yeah.
I've got one coming up on the 30th of March. I'm just getting
What
out
year?
wait a second, that's not my phone. Oh, fuck you. No, I do have one on the 31st of March. Yes, so it should be delightful. Which should be good.
You selling tickets, or is it one of those private booked ones?
And I've got one on the 1st of April.
Yep.
No April Fools there, but daylight saving ends on the 2nd of April. If you're interested,
Well, look at that.
There you go. I'll make a note of that.
we've got
Yes.
Easter coming up very soon.
Of course, you can buy the Big Al Almanac.
This
Well, have you ever thought about going to the Edinburgh Fringe?
doesn't appeal to me, to be honest.
Well, you don't like Scotland people?
No, I love everything deep fried, and that's the perfect place for me to go. They deep fry everything.
Yeah.
right.
Bit of iron brew?
It hasn't really appealed to me. It's not one that I go. I just want to perform in New York.
Yep.
That's my goal.
cool.
What, just at a club or at a
I
festival?
just sit
or?
in the subway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, just a comedy club in New York. That's yeah. I'd rather do like Montreal or something versus Edinburgh. It doesn't overly.
Now, would you? How would you prepare for an overseas gig?
Yeah,
Because different humours, different language
it
barriers.
would be a little bit. You'd have to do a bit of research. So, like, if I go interstate and stuff, I just find out. If we're doing Salisbury jokes, I just find out what the local dodgy areas around the place. And,
Yep.
and stuff. It's just a matter of doing a bit of research and things. But it'd be interesting. Yeah, I've probably only got 15 minutes now to think of it. Yeah, because they wouldn't have like things like snitties.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
fucking, do they?
You have to translate shit, basically, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. They'd have to like fucking sloppy Joe or some shit like
Fucking
that. It's
Wiener
totally
Schnitzel.
different for here. So what was that? Sorry,
A Wiener Schnitzel.
a Wiener Schnitzel. Ah, yes, I like this man.
Yeah. Was that
That-
Trish
that's
Parry we
from
had on the
German to
show?
Jamaican.
And you were talking about Chico rolls and schnitties, and I actually had no fucking idea what you were talking
Yeah. You showed her
uh,
the Chico roll, didn't you?
about. Oh, well.
And she's from New York, so your New York gig is looking...
It's looking fucking... It's already looking fucked.
Hello, is this thing on? Hello.
Did anybody else see any good shows at the Fringe?
Yeah.
I wanted to go see Reese Nicholson, but I just didn't get a
Who's
chance
that?
to. Very funny comedian. He
Yeah.
fucking cracks me up. Have a listen to some of his stuff. He used to be on Balls of Steel. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But he's just one of those comedians that just fucking just makes me laugh out loud. Some stuff on YouTube, like it's totally different watching comedy live than versus watching stuff on TV. You know what I mean? Because you're there, you probably laugh at stuff you probably wouldn't at your lounge room. But his stuff just fucking cracks me up.
Yep.
Yeah, funny guy.
That's sick. A Band-Aid Man for us, for sure.
Which one was that?
A Band-Aid Man. He's like the freestyle rapper.
Okay.
but he's fucking funny at it as well. He's from Ireland, Scotland.
His mum.
He's from a womb. The UK. He's from the United Kingdom.
Sure.
He was awesome. So, this time around, I've only ever seen him at a radio station beforehand. So what he usually does is he'll rap a verse and then he'll ask you to give him a word. He'll then do a whole rap verse about that, all rhymed up, makes sense, all that sort of shit. It's hilarious. But in his actual show, it was about it was like a made up biography, like of his life, an autobiography, and he'd incorporate crowd members and their names and what they do into his biography, but rapping the whole time.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
it was
bloody
awesome.
talent, isn't it?
Oh man, it was the best. It was the best. Yeah, and even at it gets through 45 to an hour into the gig, and he's still remembering while rapping, freestyling as well, like what the people did and what the names were at the beginning.
He's bringing it back.
Oh man, it was insane.
Yeah,
it was
boy.
insane. Yeah, so I think he was sold out heaps of shows and stuff like that, 17 shows over 7 days or something crazy. So
Was there any shit things about the Fringe that you guys thought was shit?
Oh, it's just too...
I reckon there's too many.
yeah, it's too
many shows.
commercialised, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
Garden, as much as it is awesome, really fucks it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's gone
people-
over the top.
People go to the Garden. I think we mentioned that last year. People go to the Garden thinking that is the Fringe.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the Fringe.
Nah, that's right.
It's the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And, they've got a lot of they've been helped out by, let's just say, by the government. They've been given, big chunks of public land to run their big businesses on and stuff and make shitloads of cash. I mean, I went to the RCC and I got to say, $10 for a bloody plastic cup full of beer, that's pretty expensive to me. It wasn't even a big beer, That's jumping the shark, man.
Yeah.
Jump the fucking beer shark on that one. I think they've gone too far. Maybe it's not their fault. Maybe it's our government fucking charging too much tax for beer.
Well, I think
But,
don't you have to anything you sell is you pay the government 10% or something like that on the top of it.
At least, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with booze, it's even more, yeah.
But but at the festival,
Oh, yeah.
not just normal business.
Oh,
Sure,
sure.
okay.
We'd have to pay 10% on Stubby. Oh, we haven't sold any.
We need to sell some of those.
we
No,
give them
sold-
away.
We sold
we
a
did
couple.
sell our first one
Yeah.
at our podcast festival.
That was a magical time.
Yeah,
Yep.
and to make up for the losses, he paid $390 for his. We're back in the black. Is that the way that we say?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, 1 year anniversary of the Badcast. I must say, does it seem like a year?
Yeah,
We doing a year of
yeah. We're a
podcasts?
year old.
We're a year old, are we?
Really?
Yeah.
We are,
When did
yeah.
that
We're
happen?
over a year old.
No, yeah, we're over a year old because didn't we start we started recording in December and didn't get out till January because of all the editing.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
No, 4th of March was the first episode.
Was it?
Was it?
Really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, every baddie out there.
Yes.
So bad you don't even remember your first birthday.
I know.
Nah, just drunk.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's just like in real life. I was drunk on my first birthday as well.
Yeah, on
Mum had been
mum's
dipping
tits.
the old what are they called? The
Nipples?
pacifier into the brandy. Oi.
It's way better when your mum dips her nipples into the brandy. That seems delicious.
Oh man.
It just brings me back to Christmas. Jesus Christ.
Well, Secret Santa.
So if anyone wants to stub your hold again on a Facebook, and you can catch us on Twitter. Catch you later, guys.
We got a Twitter account.
Yeah,
Yeah, I only found that out when I tagged us in it.
really?
Yeah.
We had it for like a year.
Right.
Yeah, because
Obviously, we're pretty active on Twitter.
well, it was the Adelaide podcast or whatever they're called said that
The Adelaide Show podcast.
yeah they were talking about on Twitter about our Twitter and how we don't really use it that much.
No,
but
that was
it someone
one
else?
of the guys from. They've
Yeah,
asked you to come on their show as well.
yeah.
What are the from the not PBA? Is it PBA?
Yeah, PBA.
PBA.
PBA
Guys from
fan.
PBA. They were cool guys. They came on as guests.
Yeah, I'm
from the
looking forward.
Adelaide
I'm actually
Podcast
joining
Festival.
their show this Tuesday.
Oh, you are? Cool.
Yeah, so
Jump
that's
on
gonna be
there.
good.
That'll be cool. Check them out.
Yeah, wonderful gentleman called Peter is one of the part of the crew. So yeah, he's gonna have me on.
So what are you doing on the show? Do you know?
Oh,
Spit
just
roast?
talking, yeah. Julienne vegetables with my nose. I don't know, just talking crap. I think it's
Yeah.
just going to be it's like this without swearing and drinking.
Oh,
and,
right.
and touching Tommy up.
Yeah.
In fairness, Tommy does like it.
Yeah, that's why he sold it now.
Yeah, he's just bending over.
Wow. We come here to record, and Tommy comes here to get his prostate checked.
Yeah. But he's a very healthy man.
I have to say, it's getting better. I'm up to 4 fingers now.
Maybe by June I'll have a full fist. Oh, shit. Yeah, so Fringe is now officially done, I guess. You can probably say it.
Yeah.
It's
By
done
the
and
time
dusted.
this is out, it will be, yeah.
What's next?
The pageant. we're kind of hibernating that later until then.
No,
so,
we got Easter.
oh, yeah, we do have Easter, yes. Yeah. What are you
Yes.
doing for Easter, mate?
Good Friday, I'll be hosting E.T.
And praying to Jesus.
I should
Yeah.
go see that.
Yeah, you should. $10.
Yeah, that's awesome.
At GU Filmhouse in Adelaide, Hunley Street. Great place.
Lovely.
Check
Yep.
that out.
Good food. We tried some new food last night.
It was good?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah,
right.
waffles. So we have some salt and pepper squid. Ooh. Yeah, it's good food.
That's very good indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Easter because as a big guy, you can just load your trolley up full of chocolate and just go to go, oh, it's for the kids.
It's so true. It's so true.
Without being Mr. fucking judgy.
Have you ever tried buying sex toys and saying that as well? Not the best. Not the best.
It worked at Wally's.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me. Put the phone down. Yeah.
And when you are walking through the shops with your trolley full of chocolate and stuff and you say it's for the kids, does anyone ever say, whose kids?
No. My wife.
Could be anybody.
On occasions. She said that, and I said, I'm just making a trip to Whaler.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm not sure
Like
what
I've
that
said
means.
before, just catch up on my kids, Andy's
Yeah.
kids.
Yep.
I have to go to Port Augusta for Tommy's.
Hey, guys, should we talk about what happened at the last event that we went to, the Big Al was doing?
Go on.
The Hilton? Were
Yeah,
you
it
were
was.
you the comedy night?
Oh, yeah, we've got some audio from that, actually.
Yeah.
So what actually happened, Big Al, this evening?
Well, I think this Joe started heckling the last act, and then someone over him. And look, I was bopping everyone's nose, like bop, bop, and just touching him on the nose, like, you know.
It was very cute.
Yeah, it was very cute, very cute. And then I popped him on the nose and went, "You do that one more time." And I did
He
it
said
about,
that to you?
Yeah, and I did that around about another 10 times, and he did nothing. So, so it was a classic example of fucking talk and no play.
Yeah,
And
so,
I,
did, so did this happen after old mate the beautiful bogan had
yeah,
finished?
it was, yeah. Even wifey goes, "Oh, let him go. Let him go." It was like me playing around with a mouse, really.
Yeah, a Satan mouse.
He looked at me and went, "I'm out of my depth here.
Yeah.
I'm going to let him bop me on the nose.
Yeah.
And then I'll fucking cry. I'm a fucking Puss in Boots afterwards."
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And then, as he... so what it is... this is what happens when you don't know who's in the audience. So
Yeah.
in the audience was a police officer.
Oh, was he a police officer?
No, someone else.
Oh, someone else.
Yeah, so he also got the guys onto him, the security guards, and then as he left, he went past us. He didn't say anything, but the people with him were going, "Oh, he's an army officer and he's got PSD, PS,
Oh, the post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Yeah, and I said, well, after he heckled the audience, after he heckled the comedian, that's what he's fucking got, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't see him trying to fucking cause fights.
Yeah.
What a cock!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just...
The last police officer went, he goes, "Oh, I haven't seen you before." I went, "Oh, you're not in the northern suburbs, Cup, are you?" And he goes, "How did you tell?" I go, "Oh, no." No, he wasn't. He was from the south.
So the conclusion?
Well, the conclusion is, don't be a
Yeah.
yeah.
We booed him as he left.
Yeah, we did. We all booed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The whole room.
Do a rule.
Yeah, lovely. I got to bop that little fucker on the 10 times. 10 times he had a chance to neck me.
Yeah, right.
He didn't. When's your limit, mate? Tell me.
You never know. It could have been 11.
At least he did it.
Yeah, you're right.
Not
I reckon I would have had him, mate. I'm not a fighter, but
So it's like playing the pokies. Like, just keep on going until something
yeah.
happens.
Well, he was about to fucking witness my free spins.
Yeah.
No, I was about to dolphin cove that fucker.
You showgun that mother bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, do not get my treasure chest out. No one sees that for anything.
So, what happened from your perspective?
Well,
Okay, so he was a douche.
Yeah.
And then Dave was just walking around the room and nose bopping people. And it's a scientifically proven fact that when you give someone a nose bop, they have to laugh.
Right.
But apparently his choice was, instead of laughing, to go, you do that one more time.
Yeah. Oh, so he was angry. He was angry.
So, of course, what do you do when someone says that?
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And then he got a little bit more upset. And so then, what do? You do it again.
Yeah.
And again. And then security came up and said, look, you're just agitating him now.
Yeah.
So
What
then
did
he
you
had
hear
to
any of the other stuff that he said? What did you
No,
hear him
before
say
that-
earlier on?
Oh, I don't know. He did just some weird-ass heckle thing
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
just completely wong and missed
Very
the mark.
intense, wasn't it?
Very intense. He had crazy eyes.
Thanks very much. You heard from Tracy
It's like as famous
here,
as I get.
here in the back car park of the Hilton Hotel. We're getting a bit of a nose bob going around now, just in memory of Big Al's effort. Thank you, Tracy. It's been nice to chat to you, and we'll speak to you soon.
I wanted to. It was just almost like poking the bear. I just wanted to fucking see at what point is he just going to go.
He was
fucking just lose his
going into
fucking
the berserker
balls.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do get your weird ones, mate. Yeah, it's one of those things
What's
where
what's the craziest audience member response you've ever had? Like, has anyone ever got violent or?
when I first started, I think I talked about this. I got escorted out by the security guard, and even he's just going, "Just get in your car and go." So I was like,
Because what happened there?
"Oh, just a bikey looking dude, heckled and yeah."
Did I? I'm not sure. It might have been told in the earlier episodes, but when I was DJing and at that northern function centre, and it turned bad.
Oh, the fight?
Yeah. So I've had a few
Yeah.
fights. Fights when I've been at shows. Right. This one was like.
That's right.
Yeah, I think you did.
I
Yeah.
did tell- all right.
No, tell it again. Tell it again.
All right. Well, just quickly, I saw. It was this guy that was joining the army and moving away. He was getting engaged, and it was also his 21st birthday, all combined into one party, right? So they spent quite a bit of money. It was in the north, but they did spend quite a bit of money on this party. They had pyrotechnics. They had a fucking DJ with a big lighting rig, and it was quite an expensive show, right? But the people there were fairly bogan, and so as the night's going on, it was all pretty nice, and I was really looking forward to the time when I got to press the button. They basically said, all right, at this time you press the button, and the pyrotechnics guy said, right, and it'll all fucking explode, right? And I was really fucking looking forward to it because it was going to be fun to let off fucking indoor fireworks, basically. And just before, and we were singing Happy Birthday, and then after the Happy Birthday was sung, that was when I was supposed to, press the button, right?
Yeah.
But as they're singing Happy fucking Birthday, all in fucking brawl, including pensioner women, we're old ladies and things, were fucking fighting.
Throwing their boobs at
They
him.
were punching the shit out of each other. It was an all-in brawl with about 50 people in it.
What did happen to
right
you?
in
I just
front of
got
me.
clobbered by a fucking bingo wing.
Yeah, exactly, man. It caught me. It slapped me across the face. Yeah, and so I had to do the old turn all the lights on, turn the music off. Fucking security
let
guys
the
were outside having a
pyrotechnics
smoke.
go.
Had no fucking idea what was going on, and I didn't get let off the fucking
Oh,
fireworks.
you should have just done it.
I know.
Fuck it, I'm out of here. Boom! Shit going everywhere.
Oh, the party was
Yeah.
over. The fucking
Hey,
The old people would have stopped because they went, "Oh, flashbacks of Nam."
yeah.
Did one of you two have someone die at the show?
Yeah, the same guy.
Oh no, that's,
Yeah.
no, that was
Oh.
a different one. That some guy, I'm not sure if he died or not, but he wasn't looking good when he left.
Yeah.
he was
That's
going blue.
dreadful.
But he fell over. That was another one in a fancy hotel.
You got his wallet, though.
And he fell over, and he's he's an old guy, and he's crazily partying, and he's just kind of dancing in his chair and leaning back on it, and he just fucking tipped back and just smacked his head on the dance floor, right? And the worst bit about it is I did the old, oh fuck, I better turn, the paramedics were on their way in, right?
Yeah.
So I had to do the old turn the fucking lights on, turn the music off, and these fucking people coming up to me going, "You're bringing attention to it. Put the music back on." I'm like, the guy's fucking there dying a metre or so away from you, and you're worrying about the fucking music.
Wait, did you hear
Wow.
about what happened at Adele
No.
here in Adelaide? So they had all these balloons go off. There's balloons everywhere, right? A chick went into
Anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, because she's allergic to the balloon material.
Latex.
Oh, really?
And they
The
had
latex.
To, and they had to I don't know if they stopped the concert, but Adele delayed something for some sort of time, so the paramedics could come in and take the girl away.
Yeah, that was Adele. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't even name one of her songs. I probably wouldn't even recognise her if she was, but everyone was fucking talking about
Oh
it.
man, when you fit 70,000 people into an oval at Adelaide, you know that.
Yeah.
She's a lot of lame asses in Adelaide.
Pretty loved. Pretty loved. Pretty loved.
Oh, man.
How crazy is
Did the
that?
power go out as well? And fucking
Yeah, an actual plug came out.
Oh, okay,
so
so it
a
wasn't
physical plug. Yeah,
so it
it just
wasn't
came.
the power grid going down again. As
Nah,
we're
it wasn't.
so used to it.
Probably
here in South
was.
Australia.
Yeah. What is the whole Elon Musk thing happening?
Well,
What was it? What was the promise?
I think so. Elon Musk, the tech billionaire from Holland, has said to everyone here in South Australia, because our power keeps going out. For those who aren't aware, our fucking power keeps going out here because we've got lots of renewables and that kind of stuff. Anyway, Elon Musk said, I will fix South Australia's power grid in 100 days or it's free. Which is
Because it keeps going out all the time, but it can happen any...
Oh, see what he did there.
yes.
Oh, see what he did. Oh, shit. That's why we have a professional comedian here. That's why.
Wow. So, yeah, he made that offer anyway, and so we'll see if that happens or not. So, it's like a 100 kilowatt battery, I think, which is pretty fucking big.
And he's given it if it doesn't work or something, he's going to give us our money back in 100 days or something.
Yeah, that's right. It was like
Free flight to Mars.
33 million, I think it was going to
Yeah.
cost.
No, more than that. Way more
So,
than that.
333 million.
440, I think it was.
That was close.
Do I have 480?
Oh, take it.
So you know that Elon Musk is that same dude who's like sending people to Mars, right? You know that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually know a dude who signed up for that.
What?
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. Like, I just can't, like, it's not even anything funny, but I just can't really think of why. Like, could you do it? Like,
Well,
could you sign up?
you're going to nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're going to die on Mars, and like you go there, and they'll send two people to start with, a man and a woman, and then I think a year or two later they send another two, and it just keeps going like that, and you just got to kind of build the fucking society. Like, how can you just?
You
go,
must hate your life and your family.
Yeah, yeah.
Mustn't
there's
you?
no-
Would you do it, Tommy?
Well, there's no return guarantee. There's nothing. They haven't returned. They've never
Yeah,
No,
it's
there is no return. They're not saying you return.
It's a bit like going to Bali,
It's
isn't
no
it?
return.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
You're just copping a sausage in the mouth.
Yep.
and what do you do? What do you do if someone gets rapey up there as well?
Well, you just have to breathe through it.
Yeah. So the Mars. What'd you do if you were on Mars? Like what? Like so. All right. They send you to Mars. What are you doing for fun up there?
Have they proven that you can grow stuff? Can you
Yeah,
do
they
things?
reckon you can. They do think you can.
Okay.
Yeah, they think you can grow potato. I saw a story the other day. They
It's in the Irish.
can grow potatoes in Mars
Yeah.
on Mars.
Okay.
Don't know.
Can you grow hops and barley for beer?
You better be able to.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I wouldn't do it, to be honest.
You wouldn't go to Mars? No, fuck
wouldn't do
no. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty depressing. Like, you're going to be there with that one fucking person.
And what if they're a cockhead?
Exactly.
What if they don't find you funny, Big Al?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'd be, but they won't make it.
Yeah. Just fucking eat them.
And so what would your specialities be? Would you be like one of the growers? Like, would you be, a specialist in growing fucking food or technology or communications and fucking, what are you doing up there? What are you doing for fun up there, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
On Mars? Because
Well,
you'd be living in a pod thing. Like, you'd be living in a fucking, tiny little kind of a dome shed thing. Not really anywhere you can go.
Surely they can give you some more space in a little tiny dome like a
Oh,
two-man
not to
tent.
start with, dude. You're fucking flying at quite a distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
but
more than a two-man tent, but it's fucking.
It's a king-size swag.
It's a swag.
You can have a man and a women tent as well.
Well, they've been
Oh,
doing tests.
optional.
I think it was in Hawaii, in the desert sort of thing.
Mm.
And they were testing for the Mars trip and camping people out for a couple of months in these huts.
Really?
And they just said, so it was just psyching people out, and they couldn't even last the sort of 30 days. And they said they would never go.
Exactly. That's what.
And that's they've got an out for that. It's
Yeah,
a
exactly.
month.
People fucking flip out,
After
man.
a
Like
month,
if you
yeah.
fucking are up there and you flip out, there's nothing anybody can do.
Nah,
You're
nothing.
totally. You know what I mean? You're
Yep.
totally up there. by yourself.
Well, yeah, if you get angry, what are you going to do? Punch a fucking rock?
You can't even touch
That's
the
it.
rocks because you can't even go outside. You're in a
Not
fucking
touch
tin
it,
can,
So
man.
the next season of I'm a Celebrity, I'm stuck in Mars.
Yeah, let's send them there. That's a good idea.
Casey Donovan.
Old mate Elon Musk.
Crazy.
Those crazy billionaires.
Yes.
And yeah, but it is nice to be back to basics. Back to basics here, guys, for the Badcast. You know, we're here in the room. We're fucking talking some shit. Nobody else is listening. Except for Yasmin.
She looks fucking chuffed to be here.
She looks really excited.
Just adding
Fucking
hashtags to
chuffed.
Instagram. That's what she's doing.
Yep.
So I hear that we might be hanging out with a bit of the old Miley Cyrus, Rowan Harry.
Yeah, we spoke to Rowan and he said he wants us to come to his house. And
It's a trap.
It might be a trap. And he said he doesn't get out much. Maybe he's set up a kind of a Mars kind of, experience in there. Imagine you were in Mars with Rowan. How'd you go there, you reckon?
You'd have to like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
He'd have Miley posters
Entertaining.
everywhere.
It'd be entertaining, that's for sure.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be.
So what are we doing at his place? Do you know?
I'm not sure what Rowan's got in store for us, but
I think
he
he
did
wants
say
us
come
to
down.
dance to Miley Cyrus and talk about Miley Cyrus, and then I think he's going to do some live Facebook stuff
Okay.
with a laugh track behind it.
Yep. Get old Nick
Looking
son.
forward to it. No, we've got quite a few plans. If you want us for your footy club or your social club or in the country or
Pub
whatever,
event.
come and I'll do a bit of comedy. Tommy will do DJ and we'll just do funny stuff and as the Badcast for you.
I'll sit at the bar.
Yeah, if you want to raise money, don't book us.
No.
But
I'll scale a yard glass.
oh, really?
I've still got a yard glass at home,
Nah,
Andy.
probably the smaller one that Liam's got.
Oh, yeah.
It's a half yard.
It's a
glass.
half
I've got
yard.
a real big one.
Because
yeah.
every
And
Friday
a
night
yard
back in the
glass.
day, I'd be at Liam's place before we'd go out, and I would have to, no matter what we did before that yard glass, I'd have to scull the yard glass as I was leaving.
Fuck, aren't you still sculling that jug from 4 months ago?
Oh, well, how dare you?
Oh,
At that Christmas party.
stinger
Shots
missile
fired.
coming
Shots
up.
fired.
Motherfucker! Yeah, look, I mean, my sculling has gone downhill in the last couple of years, but,
Yeah, yeah.
I give it a crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that if you don't do regularly, if you don't scull a lot,
Yeah.
you
If you don't
lose
practice
your
that
training.
gullet opening,
yeah,
you're done.
Yep.
You're done.
you lose your training.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. That's been good, fellas.
Where can you find the Badcast, everybody? Where are we?
Glad you asked, Liam. We're on Twitter, _Badcast. Check us out. What up, Big Al?
At the moment we're at Avenue.
You motherfucker! Oh, shit.
And you can, of course, interact with us and hang. We're mostly, you can always find us on Facebook. We're there. We're doing stuff on Facebook. You can find out about stuff. Jump on and give us a like on our Facebook page. Also, jump onto our network Facebook page, the Ozcast Network. That's also on Facebook. And you can get not only the Badcast podcast coming through, but also some other interesting podcasts within the network as well. So check that out if you want free content, because I know you love it.
Yeah, don't forget, if you want a stubby holder, they're $19,000.
Fantastic.
Just to make up for the others that we haven't sold.
And we'll get a free kiss from Liam.
You will
Yeah,
indeed.
with tongue.
Yeah, well, thanks for listening, guys. This has been the Badcast. Sorry we didn't have an episode last week, but here's one right now. So, we'll catch you next time.
Want to sponsor the Badcast so we can eat? Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or badcast.com.au. The Badcast is part of the Ozcast Podcast Network.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.